Before start, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video at your social media. And if you have any question or inquiry, you can write it down there in the comment section or contact me directly at my Instagram. So first, let's check together the visa policy of Honduras. If you click over this link over here, this page will appear in front of you and will show you all the countries that can travel to Honduras without a visa. Let's check more from the visa policy map. Almost all the countries of South America, all the countries of North America, almost all the African countries except South Africa and Madagascar, like all European countries, Russia, Turkey, Australia, Malaysia, Korea, Japan, all these countries can travel to Honduras without a visa. For the rest of the world, the rest of the African countries, the rest of Asian countries, India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Iran, Egypt, Algeria, China, all these countries, you need to apply for visa before traveling to Honduras. So to fill the application form, the visa application form, you gotta download it first from here. Just click over this link and it will get downloaded. Just 1 second. Downloading. All right. Okay, I'm downloading it right now. It is opening. Open. Loading. All right, and this is the visa application form for Honduras. You gotta print it and fill it by yourself. The first section here is for your personal information, and this section the details of your trip, and make sure, because all the details here are in Spanish, but easily you can translate it into English. It's not a big deal. And in the last section here is like informations about all the other documents that you will be presenting. And okay, now here, this is a section of the documents that you will be presenting. Okay, this is a completion, like both of them. Continuación is like completing this third section over here for the documents. And y la categoría si intidar la nacionalidad. But okay, so this this section here for minors, only minors need to fill this section, and this section here for the official use only. And after filling this application form, you need to sign the application form over here and to give the date over here. And you always need to remember that if you contact your embassy, you might find an application form at your embassy with the with both the Spanish language and English language, or with English language and your native language, so it might be more understandable. But I just wanted to show you a sample of the visa application form that you need to fill, and after filling this visa application form, you will have to take it along with all the required documents that we will be speaking about in the end of this video and submit it at the embassy of Honduras in your country. So you will have to submit all your documents at the embassy of Honduras in your country. Just click over this link over here. This page will appear in front of you and will show you the locations where does Honduras got embassies, and in which countries. For example, in Asia you will find embassy in China, India, Japan. In Europe, almost all European countries. In Africa you'll find in Algeria and in Egypt. For example, if you want to contact the embassy in India, you get here to this page, just write Honduras embassy in India, and you will find the phone number, and they will give you also the address of the embassy in India, and you can just appear in front of the embassy. Just go to the embassy with all your documents, submit your documents, and hopefully you will get the visa. The first document that you will need for your visa application is your passport. Make sure that your passport is valid at least for 6 months, and at least 2 pages are empty for stamps, and your photo and your details in your passport are clear. You will need also photocopies of your passport. At least make sure you have 3 photocopies. Sometimes they require only a photocopy of the data pages, but sometimes you will need also to photocopy the stamps pages and the other visas you have in your passport. You will also need to submit personal pictures. Make sure that your picture is new, not older than 6 months, with a white background unless the embassy or the visa office tell you something else, and with clear face details. You will also need a visa application form. This visa application form could be filled and submitted online. Other visa application form could be filled on computer, then printed and signed, and other visa application form need to be filled manually. All depend on your destination and the type of the visa you're applying for. You will also need to submit a proof of status. If you are an employee, then you will need to bring an HR letter from your company, and this HR letter should be signed and stamped with all the details of your company and your position in the company, and stating your salary as well. If you are a business owner, then you need to submit all the documents that you have that can prove that you own a business. If you are a student, then you will need to ask your university to give you an admission letter. If you're a minor, then your father and mother, your parents, should be approving your travel by giving you a letter signed by them. If you are jobless, then try to approve your means of funds. Sometimes you will need to provide a proof of legal status. You are applying from another country than your main country of nationality. In that case, you either need to submit a valid visa of this country, or a proof of legal residency in this country. You will need also to submit a bank statement as a proof of funds. It should cover the last 6 months movement of your account, and it should be signed and stamped by your bank. Number 8 is your flight reservation. It should be a round trip, and some countries require you to submit a confirmed ticket, and for others it will be okay to submit a dummy ticket, and I will teach you how to make both of them, the confirmed ticket and the dummy ticket. Number 9 is your travel accommodation or the booking of your hotel. Sometimes it's required to be confirmed, and sometimes it's okay to be an initial booking, and sometimes some countries require you that this booking should cover at least a third of your trip. Number 10 is your travel insurance, and remember, it's not always necessary, and it should be made from a verified platform or office acknowledged by the country you are traveling to, and it should cover your whole trip, and sometimes it's required to submit a travel insurance that covers a year, and it's minimal. The minimal coverage should be at least 30,000 euros. Remember that before applying for the visa, you will need to contact the embassy or the application office and ask them about if there is any change in the documents, or if there is any special documents required from you, because sometimes documents are different from a country to another.